Welcome back to 100 Yards with Benson Jordan. Today I'm joined by junior strong tackle Dylan Hortan, number 59. Dylan, we had a big win Friday night against the Benton Panthers, 51-34. The offense had over 500 total yards, and we had two running backs, Tevin Woodley and Owen Miller, account for 6 touchdowns and over 325 rushing yards between the two of them. So talk a little bit about the game Friday. Obviously they wouldn't have had the success they had running the football if it wasn't for you and Chase and the other big three up front.
Yes, sir. I feel like the O-line finally came together as one and worked together and was able to open up the gaps for the backs to get those yards and touchdowns. And it felt good being able to do that.
And coming into the game, they were already, Tevin and Owen were over 1,000 yards already, and golly, they combined for over 300. That's a testament to the offensive line, and it goes back to when we played Siloam Springs here, after getting the big overtime win at Russellville. It looks like the confidence just grew, and we took care of Siloam, running the football really well, blocking up front, not having any holds or penalties. And then Van Buren took care of them 44-7, then go on the road and beat Benton, who beat us last year, so a little revenge factor there. But I want to learn a little bit about you. What's Dylan Hortan's favorite restaurant or food? Or
I like going to meat pubs. I like Mexican food. That's my favorite thing. I like getting cheese enchiladas.
Woo!
Yeah.
I'm a big Mexican guy too. Mexican food's good.
Yes, sir.
All right, who's Dylan Hortan's biggest role model?
It's probably my dad, because he's never missed any of my sports games. He just works hard to be able to come to my stuff, and he encourages me to be the best that I can on both fields, baseball and football.
And he's enjoying this season.
Yes, sir.
Obviously, when you have 8 wins and as many games as you've played with no losses, that's big and that's enjoyable. NFL team? Do you have a favorite NFL team or college team?
I don't watch a lot of football, but it's probably the Chargers because their quarterbacks give me a lot of fantasy points.
So you're a big fantasy football guy.
Yes, sir.
All right. Play Greenwood this Friday night. Everybody knows what's at stake. 6A West Conference Championship. But for us and for y'all, you're probably going to look at it as just the next game on the schedule, and it's the biggest game because it is the next one. Throw out everything else.
Yes, sir.
What's it going to take to beat Greenwood and move to 9-0?
I feel like if we play like we did against Benton up front, there's not a lot of teams that can stop us. So I think that we just need to transfer into this week like we practiced last week and just work hard. And I think we're going to win.
Got a question from Coach Davenport. Coach Davenport, I asked Chase this. What's the toughest thing in your opinion about being an offensive lineman?
I mean, all eyes are on you when you mess up. So if you mess up, it's on you. They don't really pay attention to you.
Right, yeah, so like having two backs over 1,000 yards, having over 500 yards of offense against Benton, y'all normally don't get the praise, but if somebody misses a block and there's a tackle for loss or a sack, Grant gets sacked, or turns the football over because we let somebody through up front, that's when y'all get the praise. I love having I'm going to leave you with these 2 questions. Coach Gillerin, I've asked both the players these questions. It's a 2-part question. What has, and even though you're a junior, obviously, well, you've got another year, but what has being a part of Lake County football meant to you as a player, as a person and a player, and what are your plans after high school, even though you've got a year left?
Football has made me have a lot of great relationships with these players that I wouldn't have had if I hadn't had football. And my plan after is to play some college, whether it's football or baseball, just go to a school and play some more sports.
Awesome.
Yes, sir.
That's junior strong tackle Dylan Hortan, number 59. This was 100 Yards with Benson Jordan. Lake Hamilton plays Greenwood this Friday night for a 6A West Conference Championship. Lake Hamilton looking to get their first conference championship since 2011 and pick up their 9th win and stay unbeaten in conference at 6-0. Kickoffs at 7 o'clock. If you can't make it out here to Wolf Stadium for the football game, Tim Sassman and I will have the call on 96.7 The Rocket. Pre-games at 6:30. And again, kickoffs at 7. As always, go Wolves.